Hello, everybody. Welcome to Show and Tell. Oh, what's up? We're showing and telling. Today's the day. Pubics. What's up? Thank you for your donation yesterday. You guys see the collab yesterday? You have a good time? What did we think? Pretty freaking awesome.
Oh my god, followers named.
Pretty freaking awesome. That was a great collab. Emmy was great. The fundraising was unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I feel like I got through like a ton of educational stuff that I wanted to, so I'm really stoked about that. And yeah. I'm just so happy with it. I'm so grateful. And then afterwards the outside of Alveus collab was also very fun. Aim is so good at his job, and he went and found that place, and the guide was great, and the venue was great, and the group was great. So I'm really grateful to have been a part of that stream too. It was just really, really fun. So good day yesterday. Freaking tired though. Freaking tired. Finally I got to bed at like 2 in the morning, then I had to get up at 7 in the morning. D Viper, thank you so much. 37k viewers was peak during the collab. At the Alveus collab? I never asked that. Wow. That's crazy. Cumry, thank you so much. I just popped in, and bugs definitely have souls, I'm pretty sure. Alright, y'all. Let's look. Let me start this off by saying I have no problems with Monica. Okay? I think she was a great guide and a wonderful lady, and I like her a lot. But I'm not even trying to cause drama, okay? But I do have a lot of thoughts on this. How? I'm on the internet. Hold on. Let's think about this like anybody could see it. I was really surprised that you have to be very... Obviously, we talked about how open Monica is to, like, different things, right? Like, she said she's always had one foot in one dimension and one foot in the other. And her mind is so open to there being more to this world and more than what we know. And I was very surprised that someone with that kind of mindset draws a line at bugs. I'm very surprised that somebody who is so open-minded will draw the line at bugs as a multicellular animal. As them not having souls. And this is me fighting for nothing, by the way, because I don't think I believe in souls in general, so I don't know why I'm so mad about it. But like, isn't that surprising to anybody else? Or is that just me? Like, you're gonna be open to children talking to you in this house and playing with this cat ball, but you don't think that this bug has a soul, but the bird does? What? Sorry. She was really, really great at her job, and I really liked her a lot. And I could have asked more questions, but I was like, I think it's maybe better not to. But I do want to know. I wanted to be like, Monica, what about fish? I want to be like, Monica, what about oysters? What is it, Monica? Is it the central nervous system that, you know what? It's time to stop. It's time to stop. Now. The houses themselves have souls, but the fucking bugs don't have souls! Monica! Okay. I'm sorry. Now I'm stopping. Now I'm stopping. Gidget's pissed. Anyway. Okay. But no, okay, so wow. Chatter, you should not have said that because I didn't think about that part. I already crashed out to space this morning on the phone about this, but I didn't even remember that she said that. Now I'm mad. But you guys should go do those ghost tours. She's great. She's great at her job. She really was. It was very cool. AIM did a great job putting that together, and it was very fun. So, what were we talking about? Who the hell is Monica? Spinning Bug, don't worry about it. She does not give a fuck about you, okay? You don't need to worry about it. It's time to do show and tell. Flickmac, thank you for the 5. Thank you so much. For those of you who don't know what show and tell is, can you guest star me in, or, do we normally do that for show and tell? Yes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. What, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Is there a reason we only do it part of the time? Is it just because we forget?
Usually just forget.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. If horses and dogs have souls, so do bugs. They're just smaller. They're just tiny. I promise you guys I'm not going to talk about this for too much longer. But like... Okay, then this is interesting. You guys didn't hear this because this was off stream. We're going to talk about this right now. Off stream, I went over to Monica because I'm still like, you know, I have questions. So I went over and I was like, what do you think, are there any species of animals that you think are more open to experiencing things? And she said dogs and cats. And I was like, okay. So that I feel like tells me a lot of it is like reflected. So much of how we experience animals is just seeing ourselves reflected in animals, right? Dogs and cats are very, very good at like being in tune with human emotions and human things because they've been domesticated for thousands of years to connect with us. Dogs will make sustained eye contact with us because they've learned that we like sustained eye contact. It's not normal, though, for canids to do that. Wild canids don't do that, right? And Julia's talked about this with our marmosets as well. Wild primates in general, sustained eye contact is not something that they do in a friendly way. But if primates have been under human care for long enough, Appa has gotten relatively comfortable making sustained eye contact because he's learned that that's how he connects with people. And so when she said, oh, dogs and cats are really perceptive to, like, are really open, thank you so much for the tier 1, really perceptive to things around us, I was like, okay, so this is a human thing. So then I was like, I bet if we got Monica a jumping spider as a pet that was captive bred and ethically sourced, of course, I would never give someone a pet as a gift, and I'm not going to give her a spider. But I think if she had one, and she named it, and she hung out with it for a while, and she saw it look at something, and she saw it interact with a piece of grass, and she learned that they have facial recognition abilities, and they can tell the difference between individuals of their same species, and she learned that they have memory, and she learned that they see in different colors than we see in. And it had a name, and she liked it, and then it died. I think she would think that it had a soul. I think it's an interesting thing to think about. But hey, I just learned that I have a lot of work to do in bug education, because the most open-minded of people, the most open-minded person I've maybe ever met in my entire life was still like, yeah, fuck bugs though. Yeah, not bugs though. Don't like those guys. Dagats TV, thank you so much. Sorry, I need to stop swearing. I try not to swear so much on the Alveus channel, sorry. Thank you for the 3 months. D-Viper, thank you. The education never ends. I've never thought about bugs having souls, but why wouldn't they? Because she said you have to have a certain level of... You have to have a certain level... What did she say? She said you have to have a certain level of... Can you link me the timestamp? We're talking about it. I know I said we're not talking about it, but we are. We have to. And I'm doing this in a respectful way. Tell me if I'm not being respectful. Okay, there is a second here where I wasn't respectful. Clock me if I should stop. But I feel like this is an interesting conversation. Welcome to Show and Tell. Welcome to the Sentience segment, everybody. She said it's about size. No, she wasn't talking about size like, she wasn't talking about like physical size. She said it takes a, she is low-key simmering on this. On my life. I was staying with my boyfriend last night. We were falling asleep. We're like 10 minutes into falling asleep, both of us, in bed. It stresses. Thank you for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A pixel. Thank you so much. Wow. Amazing. We're like 10 minutes into laying there, falling asleep. We're not talking because we're falling asleep. And I go, Monica said bugs don't have souls. And he was like, who's Monica? Because he was sleeping. He wasn't watching the stream. And I was like, this lady that did the ghost tours, I asked her if bugs had souls. And she said that you have to have a soul. Like, I started just talking about it. Okay, I'm pulling up the VOD. Hold on, we're watching this. No. Ah! It's on the wrong freaking browser. Hold on. I don't care. We're watching the ad. I'm sorry. I don't.
Alright. There's a long.
Hello. Okay, here we go, everybody.
With us and move on to our third location.
Which is the
Bell House.
Bell House.
Do you think that there are ghosts of bugs?
Bug ghosts. That's so
No, I
sweet.
think there's a certain level of soul that you have to have in order to, like, animals, yeah, you know, but I'm not sure about bugs.
Okay.
Sorry, Maya. No bug ghosts.
Okay. Okay.
But that would be really sweet, because don't you have, what's that?
Processing.
One Bertha?
Barbara.
Oh, Barbara?
Processing.
Soul that you.
Bell House.
Do you think that there are ghosts of bugs?
Bug ghosts. That's so
No, I think
sweet.
there's a certain level of soul that you have to have in order to, you know, like, animals, yeah, well, you know, but I'm not sure about bugs.
Okay.
Sorry, Maya. No bug
Sorry.
ghosts.
Okay.
But that would be really sweet, because don't you have, what's that one roach's name? Bertha?
Barbara.
Oh, Barbara?
Sorry.
No more Mr. Nice Guy channel pistol.
Limbo Lord.
That's crazy. And then watch the. Oh, you can't see. I'm gone. I walk out into the darkness. I go over to Aim High, and I was like, Aim, I know I said earlier that you did a good job, and I'm really grateful to be here, but I take it back. I'm over here with Aim.
What did it look like when something was looking at you?
Like
I'm
a
wa-
black head, like a black circle.
I left with Aim.
I mean, ask, what's his name? It was definitely moving around looking at us.
Yeah, what's going on?
No.
We could see something in the back window of this house over here.
Processing. Interesting, everybody. Just really interesting stuff here. Interesting. A certain level of soul, she said. So I asked... Thank you. I asked, are there ghosts of bugs? And she said, no, you have to have a certain level of soul to have a ghost. Houses have it. Buildings. Inanimate objects? Yes. Multicellular organisms that are alive and have complex social systems? No. Let's just do show and tell. Thank you for the 49 months. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. All right. Trees. I should have asked about trees. Okay, so that's interesting. See, this is the thing I said to we're going to talk about this forever. This is the thing I said is I was like, okay, if I kept asking questions, right? And I was like, hey, but what about my pet fish who I love very much? Her name was Darlene. And I had her for 8 years, and she loved eating peanuts. And she was my favorite fish ever. Do you think she has a soul? Patrick, thank you for the 5. I think she'd be like, yes, absolutely. And yes, like you could find her in an afterlife, right? But if I was like, what about like fish? Like every single fish in the ocean, do they all have a ghost in the ocean? She'd probably be like, no. This is me being unfair because I'm making up what I think she would say. And then if I were to be like, if I was like, what about this blade of grass? Does this have a soul? She'd probably be like, no, don't think so. But if I was like, what, do you think this giant willow has a soul? He's been here for 120 years. She'd be like, yes. This is unfair. I'm making up these answers. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe I need to schedule an appointment with Monica. Is that picking up, chat? Oh. All right, I'm sorry. I'm locked. Yes. Lindsay, is that your music? Yeah. Could you turn it off because I'm live? Thank you. Okay. All right, chat. Show and tell time. Here we go. Show and tell. Here we go. If you have not been to show and tell before, this is where people submit their wildlife related activities, conservation and wildlife related activities, and I review them and we collect hours. We have a community hour bank. We are now at 36,309 hours from this community. And this is where all of the show and tell things came from. Look at this. Submissions from everybody around the world. In Virginia. In Poland. In Vietnam. Crazy. Amazing. All right, let's see. Let's see. Getting into photography from Turtle. I've been getting back into photography recently and taking lots of walks. Part of my goal to spend more time outside. Here's some of the photos I've gotten so far. Some are not edited yet. Ooh. Okay, turtle. Duck. Bird. Cute. Cottontail. That's nice. Wildlife photography is sick. It's a very fun hobby. It's a great way to get you outside. And picture this. Hold on. You ever wonder every single year of your adult life what to get your family for Christmas? If you pick up wildlife photography, you could get a photo like this. You could crop it like this, and you could print it out, and that's a very thoughtful gift. You could be like, I took this picture of a duck. I thought you would like this for Christmas. And then they can hang it on the wall, and they can think of you. And you have gotten outside. Kind of fun. Turtle, thank you. Wildlife right at home from Chandler. Okay, dude. Rat cam. He really did this? He put this in this is his car?
I don't know.
Is this real?
He did a wildlife cam, or did a rat cam last night.
Wait. You actually saw it too?
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's actually crazy.
Cute.
Wow, that's not good. He needs to handle that like ASAP. Shorebird, Smiley O'Day from Alameda. Spent the morning visiting Crown Beach in Alameda. There was a roped off area to protect a historic snowy plover nesting site. I was hoping to see some. I set up just outside the ropes and the birds came to me, but I never saw any plovers. Still so many birds taking advantage of the closed area. Ew. This is a clip by Papa IRS. Hold on. I want to see this really quick. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, man. He's eating the camera. Wow, he's snacking. That's crazy. Okay, sorry. Alameda. Oop. Oop. Ramp. Ramp. Alameda. All right, Crown Beach and Alameda. Smiley O'Day. Snowy plover resource protection area. Dogs are not allowed. Wow, cute. These are good pictures. Like, okay. This is a fantastic picture. This is exactly what I was talking about. But, like, this is immediately frameable. You could frame this and give this as a gift. You could spam it to, like, 5 family members. They would be like, wow, you took this picture? That's so sick. Chandler, we just saw your rat post. Wow, these are great. Yeah, congratulations on... Whoa, this is nuts. Cool picture, man. That's awesome. Smiley, thank you for sharing. Another snowy walk from London, Raleigh, Massachusetts. Another snowy walk. Camden gave up on walking, made me carry him as soon as the snow started falling. We stopped by my cute local village store that has fiddle concerts and knitting nights. I didn't find any trash, which was nice. I've been working on reading the current book club book too. Dude, I can't get over freaking Amy's picturesque ass life. Stop by a cute local village store that has fiddle concerts and knitting nights, and you're taking your cat for a walk in the snow and reading the book club book. Save some for the rest of us, why don't you? Amy, I'm audiobooking this. I like it a lot so far. It's actually so relevant to Ari, by the way. If you're interested in like the dynamics of predator reintroduction, large carnivore reintroduction, this book is like sick. It's super applicable to what we're doing and what we're needing to learn with wolf reintroduction. Old village store, so cute. This is what happens when you go outside, chat. Beautiful. Thank you for the 14 months. Look at him, Camden. Beautiful. Amazing. And this has an audiobook, and the guy that reads the book has an Irish accent. It's awesome. New Year, New Bugs or something from Jaden. 10 hours in Melbourne. I've decided to set myself a goal of getting out into nature at least one day a week and taking photos of all my friends I find. I'm hoping it'll help me get better at IDing local fauna and flora, as well as allowing me to appreciate our natural world. This is all from the past about 3 weeks. This is awesome! Jaden, what a cool New Year's res. I love it. A grasshopper. Square-ended crab spider. There are so spiders are so sick. Crab spiders are like the spawn campers of the spider world. They hang out in flowers and they disguise themselves. And then they get the bugs when they come to pollinate them. Actually, like, kind of a nightmare bug if you're a bug. But we're not bugs, so. Spiderlings. Cute littles. Seed bug and a dandelion. Cute. Shield bug or soldier bug. This one's pretty. Pretty colors. Drone fly. Thanks, Crimson. I'm glad you liked it. What's up? Jewel beetle. Beautiful. I was going to say it's giving dead, because it is dead. What am I looking at? Oh, it's lichen. A lichen. Pretty. This is freaking cute. This is the cutest one of this whole post. Seed bug. Ooh, wasp. Lady wasp. Wow, these are great photos. Nice, Jaden. Starberry quartz. Thanks for sharing. I love them. Very nice. Backyard winter birds from Igloo. More wildlife photography. Maybe one of the only good things about it being cold is seeing all the floofy birds from inside my house. American goldfinch. Are you using like a telescope? Junco. Globular. Globular. Mourning dove as well. Very nice. Very nice. Spinning conservation sheep wool from Emerline. I've recently taken up spinning yard. I've been interested in supporting rare and endangered breeds. I finished spinning about 500 grams of wool from the Lonk breed marked as at risk by the Rare Breeds Survival Trust. This will likely become a vest at some point in the future. What? That's crazy. That's so cool. Dude, long gone are the days where people spent this much time spinning yarn from wool to then hand make a clothing item. And when you take that long on something, you're going to make sure that it lasts forever. And those days need to return. I love that you're doing that. I love it. Northern California visit part 2. Part 1. Monterey Bay Aquarium from Haven. I'm in Northern California at the moment visiting family. Earlier in the week, we drove to Monterey, visited Monterey Bay Aquarium, which I haven't been to since I was a kid. Spent a fun day until I got sick. Oops, still not back to 100%, but better. Oh. This is a fantastic aquarium. Monterey Bay does really, really great work. Cormorants. Cool. Fish. Cute. I really like this particular habitat. It's got big windows. It has like a land feature and a water feature. It looks like a shore.
Diggity resubbed for 18 months.
P. Diggity, thank you very much. I like the way it's planted up too. Neato. Like, look how cute. Isn't that neat? Kelp forest. Giant isopods. They had a touch pool, but that's going to stop because people have been manhandling them. Okay, that's so interesting because I was just about to bring that up. I love the Monterey Bay Aquarium, but I always was a little confused by this isopod touch tank. I have not touched them, but I went, or maybe I did, because I went to ask the handler a bunch of questions about them, because I was like, this is the only touch tank I've ever seen, and I was also like, it's kind of hard to read these individuals because they don't curl up in a ball like the Martys. So it's like, how do you know that it's voluntary touching? And also, like, is there any captive breeding that's done of giant marine isopods? And the answer is no. So they're all wild caught, and they're still learning about how to care for them in captivity. And so I was like, like wild caught individuals that are from deep sea that are then put in a touch tank. I don't love that concept, but we don't know that much about this species. Gnome Child, thank you for the 44 months, but this is cool that you went there and they said that they're going to stop doing that. Everybody's just learning all the time, you know. All right, part 2. I've been visiting family in California. It's a world away from home. Sunny weather, mild temperatures, glorious sunsets, plus my family's elderly cat. Pics from Land's End, Sunset Dunes, and Arboretum and Japanese Tea Garden. SF. All right, all right. Sky, hello, kitty. Very nice. Great blue heron. Japanese Tea Garden in SF. This is pretty. Wow. Can you walk up this? This is a crazy bridge, no? Is this walkable? Ooh, magnolia. The heck is that? Protea flower. Ta-da! Bed. Go get bed. Pretty. Ooh, ah. Very nice. Haven, thanks. Mute Discord. No, surely I just won't get any more messages during the thing. But if I do... Sorry. Winter walk and goldfinch spotting from Emery. We had a small snowfall, which was the right amount for a little dog who's not a huge fan of the cold, and I finally caught some snaps of a goldfinch who visits our garden. Wow, this is beautiful. Chandler, by the way, that was not a shot at you.
I was thinking about messaging you, but I didn't.
No, you're so fine. You can continue to message me if you have things to message me. This is a really beautiful little bird. Okay, dude. Sorry, chat. Look at this. What a beautiful picture of your cute little dog in his cute little jacket. Oh my gosh. Frame that. Frame that now. Frame. That's crazy. Aw. Emery, when I saw the news, I instinctively just began. She may have been little, but that mighty personality reached far and wide, impacting us all over the world. What a pleasure it was to know her even from afar. The brightest and loudest star in the sky. You'll be loved forever. Oh my gosh, what a sweet note. Emery, that's so nice. This is beautiful. I just went through my tagged photos on Instagram because people have been making art of Siren, and I screenshotted a bunch of them, and I sent them all to her former owner, and she really loved them. So if you were one of the people that tagged me in Siren art on Instagram, her former owner saw all of them this morning. This is really pretty. Thank you. Very nice. Bird watching and catching a sunrise from Jay in Longmont, Colorado. More bird watching in Colorado. This time I went skiing and got some really good pictures of the sunrise from my car on the water. On the what? Does that say water? Probably. Ooh. Cute. Wow, that's so pretty. Ravens, question mark? Yes. Curved upper beak. See? Curve. Curve. Yeah. This is crazy. That's like a movie. Blue Jay. Very nice. Bird watching in Colorado. Jay, thanks for sharing. Beautiful. Dinosaur tracks from Roxers Boxers. Went to see dinosaur tracks that aren't a part of any park half a mile down a riverbed from a highway. I know exactly where this is. Estimated to be about 110 million years old, made by Archocanthosaurus. Just wanted to show that there are cool things out in nature that aren't a part of any park or paid attraction. Yeah, this is sick.
Following the dinosaur tracks.
Stompy. Stompy. Surely they have signage out here, right?
And that's it.
That's so cool. Hand for comparison, up to 48 feet long, 13 feet tall. At the hips? No signage. Wow, they should have signage there. That is literally a Stompy print, though. Isn't that crazy to think about? Like, it's the exact same shape. Not same size. Different size. So cool. It's a pretty cool stream. I should probably do that. Sometime. Lia Joe and thank you for the 2 months. Part 2. Wow. 2 part. Where are we? Okay, Rob's. Local zoo visit. Alveus Volume 2 edition. Okay. Rob's Blossom. In Brazil. Hey guys, first time posting, long time follower of Maya and Alveus. I went on a zoo revisit after not going for over a decade. I was able to take cool pictures of many species I didn't have the chance to see in the past. Also met some of our ambassador cousins, which was awesome. That's cool. Scarlet macaws. Very nice. Shout out Brazil. Hello. Reticulated python. Red-legged tortoise. Mia. Stop! Stompy. Cute. Tico. Apache. Neat. And then Zoo Visit Part 2. More pictures. So many pictures sharing more non-Alveus related animals here. Also posted pictures on Shukas Cord. Turtles in enclosures. Oh, that's cool of you. I bet they love that. Harpy eagle. King vulture, so sick. Wow. Puma. Gorilla. Wow, it's a big zoo, huh? Big. Llama. Wow. Wow. Cool. Geographica Immediata de Belo Horizonte, Southeast Region, Brazil. Thank you for sharing, Robs. Very cool. I hope you enjoyed your zoo visit. Zoo visit part 1. Chaton's Adventures in Germany. Hey, Chad, is there a better place for you to catch up with your best friend than an EAZA zoo? We walked around for hours chatting and taking pictures until they kicked us out at closing. Oh, that is so cute. What? Due to the cold weather, a lot of animals were behind the scenes, but we still got to see some outside. That's so wholesome. Drama. Whoa. Chat on adventure. Ooh, sick. Why is he eating on the netting? I bet his keepers are like, dude, what the heck? Freshwater pufferfish. That's awesome. Gorillas. Little guy, so cute. Sumatran orangutan. Meerkat. Giraffe. Wow, this looks like a really nice zoo. Doubt. This one's cute. This is a cute goat. Like, really cute. It's also cute, but this is like a cute. It's cute goat. Whoa. Crazy. What? This is snow leopard? 2 of them is crazy. Oh. Yes. Snow leopards. Koala. Very nice. Part 1 and a part 2. No. Yes. No. It's hurting my brain. Part 2. Most of the pictures were taken in this tropical dome at the zoo. Gondwana Land. You get to experience tropical rainforest and the temperature difference was quite intense. Outside it was 34 degrees and inside it was 72 and humid. That's crazy. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see his face. Wow. This is such a cool video. He wants to eat you bad. Skittles, thank you. He's cute. Wow. Beautiful. Wow. Aww. Waters. Sorry. Hello. Taper. Asian giant tortoise. Gonalek. Sengi. This is such a weird little animal. They have a really long snout. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, that's not snout, that's leaf. Sam Monstera, thank you for the 21 months. Thank you so much. I had the best time playing hide and seek with the ocelot. Definitely my highlight of the day. This is a very engaged ocelot. Look at those pupils, dude. He's really cute. Wow. Very active guy. So cool. Thank you for sharing. Very nice. Very nice zoo visits. All right. Purple Martin house finished from Dayton. I finished my Purple Martin Eagle project. Finally put up the house. Dayton, I think I said this last time, but Purple Martin Conservation Association wants to feature you in their newsletter. Scroller, thank you. So if you are watching this or if you're out there hearing this somehow, PMCA wants to feature your project because I sent the president this show and tell post that you did this and he was really impressed. It looks really good. Good job. Good job, Dayton. Yay for Purple Martins. This is awesome. What a cool project. I love that. I love that. New Year's resolution from Alja, Slovenia. In January last year, Maya inspired me to try not to buy anything new that I can buy used. I ended up sticking to it all year. Dang, good for you. Here's a picture of my e-reader that I posted before, but don't have any pictures of anything else this time with a bonus cat. Good for you. That's an incredible accomplishment. Very nice. Very nice cat. Hello, cat. Amazing. Amazing. Zoo trip. In May, I went to an EAZA zoo with my family. I'm finally getting around to posting it. It was a very hot day. I'm glad we got to see the animals. We got to see the animals that we did. All the animals had shade available, of course. Sorry I couldn't find bugs in the post. Peacock. Peacocks are always free roaming at the zoo. Marms. Cool. Gibbons. Did you guys know gibbons are not monkeys? They're apes. Fun fact of the day. Fair trade. Stompy Noli. Baby dote for petting. Oh my gosh, what an incredible day. What an incredible day you had. This is awesome. Pig. Wow, Push Pop Cousins. Wicked. They got some tracks here. This is a huge bee hotel. This is sick. That's like room for so many bees. Cool. Oh my god, I freaking love beavers, dude. I love beavers so much. They're so cute. Are these ibex? Whoa, I've never seen these in a zoo. This is what snow leopards eat in the wild. Isn't that crazy to think about? Can you imagine being a cat and having to take down something with horns like this? And not just take it down, like, do it on a mountainside. Like, isn't that crazy? That sucks, man. I would not want to do that. Lynx. Living with lynx. Aw, cute littles. Little tinies. Not little or tiny. Very cool. Very cool. Wow, a lot of things I can't say. Isla Mujeres. Banat! In Mexico. Went on a trip to Mexico with my family. Had fun with my new camera. These are from our final destination, an island off of Cancun. What am I looking at right now? What am I looking at? What? Are these trilobite fossils? Or is this a living thing? These are like, they are so clean. They look living. What is this? It's freaking cool. I don't know what that is either. Cormorant? Something. Eh. Sorry. It's Chandler again.
Do you hear Amanda mocking you? No. What? Maya?
What?
Do you hear that?
Nothing.
I heard trilobite. It is.
I had to send that.
Thanks, Chandler.
It's good, yeah.
Neato. Thank you for sharing. December trip from Gothic Tonic, South Africa. Hey. Last December, I went to Seaside with my family. We went to a nice holiday farm, which was my favorite part because there were lots of bugs. One downside of the trip was seeing rubbish on the beach. Boo. Stop. This is incredible. This is such a good video. Are you kidding me? Look at him go. He's digging. That's freaking awesome. Giant African millipede. Shongololo. So cool. Trash haul. Very nice. Ooh, spider. Mouse spider. Cute. Mountain view. Wow. That's awesome. This is South Africa. Sheesh. Wow. Spidey on carpet. Another Spidey. Spider guy. Wow, big spider guy. Link spider. I love link spiders. They're so cool to look at. We have green link spiders in Texas. You guys know what that is? I'll show you once we finish show and tell. I'll show you. Or I'll show you right now. Maybe I can look up in my camera roll. Hold on. Green spider.
For 22 months, almost 1 year.
Oh yeah, here you guys. Thank you so much. Pickle, thank you very much. This is a green link spider. We have these here. They're like really, really pretty. They look like they have a grape for a head. Here's his head. Or here's his face. Focus. Focus now. Okay. Focus. I give up. Wicked. Hammerhead worm. Dude, these are like super problematic. I've heard. I don't know much about them. I just know that they're an issue. Highly invasive, Lindsay says. A red one. Ooh. Stretchy Spidey. Amazing. Bird prints in the snow from Arrow Noodle. Hey, Jacob. Jacob.
Yes.
Could you turn the fan back on? I'm so sorry. It snowed recently where I live, and it was the perfect opportunity to see birds go in my garden with all the little prints that they leave, so I wanted to share them here. Little bird print. Oh, I knew ID'd the birds. This is so cute. This is such a cute show and tell post. I love this. Wow. Wow. This is such a fun thing to do. Actually, it will snow this weekend, maybe. So maybe I do this. We shall see. Oh, snack. Cute. Cute, cute. Trip to Robe in Southern Australia from Kaylee. 10 hours, Southern Australia. Family and I went on a trip to... Is it Robe? While we were there, we went and saw the Blue Lake and Mount Gambier. We also went and saw Umferston Sinkhole and Ballinbowl and the beautiful gardens around it. We also went on a hike and saw some beautiful views off the coast of Robe. I hope that it's Robe. This is really beautiful. Look at that. Sinkhole. Wow. Cool. Neat, Kaylee. I hope you had fun. Yamnuska Wolf Dog Sanctuary in Canada from Megan. When you're during the holidays, love the experience. They have 55 plus wolf dogs on 160 acres of land. Wow. Checking them out. Recommend checking them out if anyone's near Alberta. Banff, Alberta. Honkin'. Wow, this is sweet. Looks like a ton of space. Wow. This is a beautiful, like, display window. Wow, amazing. Sitting. You get to see him real close. Ours would never allow viewing this close. Oh! They like running too! That's so cool! That's so cute! Very difficult pets. Abandonment. By the age of 2, 90% of wolf dogs are euthanized. I wonder where they got that stat. And if I should rip it. By the age of 2, 90% of wolf dogs are euthanized. Wow. Aquila! These signs are nice, huh? We should get signs like this. Like... yoink. Sick signage. Thank you for bringing back this intel. I have learned a lot from this post, Megan. I appreciate this. I will be using this information. That's very cool. I also didn't know this place existed. Is it it's giving Perot. Museum visit. Travis in Dallas. Saw a bug exhibit before it went away. There wasn't much photo opportunities, but there were really cool exhibits. Parrot. Those are insane rocks. This is a rock that just is like... surely it's not like that. Why is it like that? You don't pronounce Okay, I was right. It was giving no tea. Best part of show and tell is Maya struggling with pronunciation. I'm glad you enjoy that. Peregrine. Peacock. Wow. Bugs. Oh, look at him. Prairie chicken. Greater prairie chicken. What the frick? An emerald jewel. Oh, this is the museum that everybody, all of my friends sent me this, and they were like, "This isn't have to go." And now you're saying I can't. I wasn't gonna go. I'm gonna be honest, but this is so cool. They had like some super realistic giant bug stuff, and this is a jewel wasp brainwashing a cockroach. This is the wasp. This is the roach. Like, this is crazy. Wow, orchid mantis. So cool. Maybe I should have gone. Dang it! Should have freaking gone. Travis, is it still open? Or no? He said, yeah, it was really cool. Oh no, that doesn't sound good. Caught up. I'm so caught up. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Guys, I have to post this Instagram reel now. No, sorry. I had so much time. It's alright. And even if you told me, yes, it's open for another 3 weeks, I probably wouldn't even end up there, so I'm gonna stop feeling sad about it because I'm in control of my life, you know? Okay. Okay, guys, it's time to post this Instagram reel. Wow! Lomar X! Thank you for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. And a pixel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright guys, I need your help on this reel. Because it's my first time doing a reel with this org. And so they have to think that we have motion.
Thanks for listening.
They have to think we're cool and awesome. Hold on, I'm picking a cover photo. Dude, Finn was so... I filmed this reel with Finn, and I'm gonna be honest, bro was not very helpful when I was filming it. Is motion a corporate word? I kinda hate it. No. It's not a corporate word. It's a streamer word. Or it's a... It's not really... Is it a streamer word? Streamer word. No, he had just eaten, so he wasn't interested in the food I was giving him. So he just like came over for a second and then just walked away. So I had to film the rest of the reel without him. And he didn't even want to come over, by the way. Okay. Reed is the most photogenic. I love Reed, but respectfully, I'm not gonna film a reel about banning fur with a fox that looks scared of everything. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. If you live in Massachusetts, how do you spell Massachusetts? My gosh. Amy? How do you spell Massachusetts? I live in MA. Okay, can you spell it out though? Massa. Double the S. No, one S, double the T. Set. Massachusetts. Massachusetts. Great. Thank you. This is for you. Red alarm. If you live in Massachusetts, this is for you. I asked for like tags and they were like, you can tag these bill sponsors. Okay, thank you at Rep Jack Lewis and at Senator.
Can you make this room quick? Yeah. Thank you so much.
Senator
I appreciate it.
Cindy Cream for sponsoring this bill and helping make the world a better place for wildlife. Well, maybe I should say animals. Maybe I should say wildlife. I'll say wildlife. Paw print. Heart. Okay. It's like the U in Alveus, but without Alves and with Massachusetts. First of all, you're on a crazy delay. Second of all, that doesn't help me at all. Tag people. Should I tag these senators? Do you think they're going to reply to me? Invite collaborators. Alveus Sanctuary. Invite collaborators. Humane. I don't think they're going to accept this. Humane World for Animals. Okay. Add tag. Humane World for Animals. Add tag. What are their names? Rep Jack Lewis and Senator Cindy Cream. All right. I think I've done it. If you live in Massachusetts, this is for you. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, I'm posting it. Okay, I posted it. Adding to story. Add to story. Copy. Alveus Sanctuary. Chat. Paste. For you. Please, will you please like that and comment on it? Please? Pretty please? I'm excited that it's such a it's such a direct such a specific piece of legislation that we can interact with, and I'm really excited about that. And this is my first time doing any work with Humane World for Animals. I just took a call with them last week, and you know, if this goes well, hopefully they send us more stuff that we can put out, because you know, the more the better. They're doing a lot of policy work that's really important, and I would like to share more of it. So I'm tweet it as well, I think. So I need to go grab that caption. Oh my gosh, so annoying. Instagram doesn't let you copy captions. So you have to go pretend like you're going to edit your caption and then copy it. Select all. Copy. Cancel. Great. If you live in Massachusetts, this is for you. Does anybody live in Massachusetts? I know one person lives in Massachusetts here. Two. I know 2 people are there. Also, I know that the call to action here is calling, which I know is intimidating. But there are lots of scripts online. I looked this up too, because I was like, they're going to be to call. There are a lot of scripts online for how to call your senator, and you can sound like a frickin' bot on the phone, right? Who cares? The point is that if you have a real conversation, but if you're really, really nervous about calling, you can read a script. you can, it literally says like, hi, I'm blank, I am from here. Or yeah, you can leave a voicemail and you can. What? Hello?
Let's do it. You bring it? You bring the weed? Don't let the cats out.
It's fine. Okay.
There's too many cats.
So many.
Cindy Cream doesn't have a freaking Twitter.
No, I just like do this just to want people to like back with the LELs. I know. Laminated veneer lumber.
Hello?
They take a bunch of thin little
Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
glue it together.
Okay. Thank you in advance for interacting with that post. I appreciate you guys. Boris, thank you for the 19 months. I have posted it on Instagram. I am posting it on Twitter right now. And thank you very much. It would be really awesome if you guys could make that call if you are in Massachusetts. Thank you so much.
It just is what it is.
Okay. And hey, that's a great show and tell post. Not that you have to record yourself saying it, but you could surely you could post somehow that you did that. I would love to see if you guys did this. So that is all for me today. Thank you for watching. If there's anybody new here that's here from the raids last night, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Reminder, watching the Alveus live cameras is a fantastic way. Thank you for the 3 months. Is a fantastic way to support Alveus because we make ad revenue on this channel. So the more people that are here, the more ad revenue that we make, and the more support we get that way. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye.